Let's move on to our next chapter, Introduction to Mobile App. In this chapter, we will learn the features of mobile apps, different types of mobile apps, learn to develop mobile apps. We know mobile computing is at boom and everyone is looking for innovative ideas. We are in a technological phase where everything is done from mobile phones, from entertainment, banking, education to connecting to different parts of the world. In this chapter, we will learn about apps and their categories. Let's see what are apps. A mobile app is a computer program designed to run on a mobile device such as a smartphone. The term app is a shortening of the term software application. Apps are software which run on mobile phones, computers, tablets, etc. There are many apps development software available on the internet. Some of them are free and paid that offers as a platform for mobile app development. iOS and Android. Most of the smartphones run on iOS or Android. iOS is a mobile operating system and it is developed by Apple and is used on iPhones only. Android is also a type of operating system developed by Google. This is primarily designed for smartphones and tablets. Features of apps. Some of the important features of apps are simplicity, user-friendly, good image resolution, interactive. Types of mobile apps. There are three basic types of mobile apps: native apps, web apps, and hybrid apps. Native apps. Native apps are built specifically for a mobile device's operating system. A native app developed for iOS would not be able to work for Android, and an app developed for Android or Windows won't work on iOS system. These apps can be installed from the App Store such as Google Play Store or Apple's App Store. Examples of native apps are Angry Bird, Pokemon, etc. Web apps. Web app is an application software that runs in a web browser, unlike software programs that run locally and natively on the operating system of the device. Examples of web apps are OLX, Flipkart, Amazon, and Pinterest. Next is hybrid apps. The concept of the hybrid app is a mix of native and web-based apps. These are made to support web and native technologies across multiple platforms. Hybrid apps are also developed in software like HTML5, CSS, JavaScript, and jQuery, etc. Examples of hybrid apps are Instagram, Gmail, Twitter, and Uber. Categories of apps. There are a lot of categories and subcategories of available apps in the Google Play Store and Apple's App Store. Educational app. Educational apps cater to a varied age group: toddlers, kids, teenagers, professionals seeking new learning and specialists trying to gain a knowledge edge. Examples of educational apps are Weather Channel, Photomat, BuzzFeed, Flipboard, Duolingo, Solo Learn, etc. Next is lifestyle apps. A lifestyle app is one that accelerates or supports the individual facets that define your lifestyle. Examples of lifestyle apps are Google Map, Make My Trip, Uber, Spotify, Google Earth, Ole, etc. Social media apps. Social media apps are some of the most popular types of mobile apps available. These apps have to be fun, fast, and continually integrating the expanding features of the social networks they support. Examples of social media apps are Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instagram, LinkedIn, etc. Next is utility apps. Utility apps are the types of mobile apps that we may use most often without thinking about them as apps. These apps are also known as productivity apps. Some of the examples of productivity apps are calculator, square register, flashlight, weather, etc. Next is entertainment apps. Entertainment apps comprise a wide range of interactive activities from purely leisure apps such as music playing games, etc. Entertainment apps. Entertainment apps comprise a wide range of interactive activities from purely leisure apps to communication apps. Examples of entertainment apps are Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, podcast, YouTube, Kindle, etc. Next is gaming apps. These apps shared more than 24% area of the App Store. They help users improve their cognitive skills and focus. Examples of gaming apps are Sudoku, Talking Angela, Curious World, Ludo King, etc. Next is communication apps. Communication apps allow us to communicate with each other by sending and receiving messages, information, and opinion in the form of text, videos, and audios. Examples of communication apps are Skype, Botim, Hike, FaceTime, etc. E-commerce apps. An e-commerce apps refers to a mobile app with online shopping capabilities. Many of us are very familiar with this e-commerce application. It can be of several types. Like some of the examples are Amazon, Flipkart, Paytm, eBay, etc. Now, let's see how to install an app from a Google Play Store. There are many apps available in Google Play Store. Some apps are available for free, while others must be purchased from the Play Store. Let's see the steps to download any app from Play Store. Step 1. Click on the Play Store icon on the screen. Step 2. Type the name of the app you want to install in the search box. Next, click on the app you want to install, then click on the Install option. This is the way to download any application from Play Store. I think all of are familiar with these steps. Next is removing an app. If you want to remove any application which you already installed in your mobile, just click on the setting icon on your mobile screen, then click on apps icon, click on the manage apps option, then select the apps icon you want to install by tapping it. Click on uninstall icon. Next is developing an app. While developing an app, we should keep some points in mind. The app should be user-friendly. The app we are going to develop should contain all the relevant features. The idea of developing an app should be unique. Let us create a mobile app with the help of a freeware software provided by Google called App Inventor. With the help of App Inventor, we can create many applications. App Inventor is a web application integrated development environment originally provided by the Google. That is a free app development tool. The working of App Inventor is similar to Scratch programming language in which we drag and drop blocks for making an app. Setting up App Inventor. For setting up the App Inventor, we should have a Gmail account. To create an app using App Inventor, check the following steps. Let's see how to set up an App Inventor. For that, first click on the browser, then type the URL appinventor.mit.edu. Click on Enter button. Step 2. Create. Click on the Create Apps button. Now click on the MIT App Inventor button. To type in your Gmail username and password, click on Next button. Then click on I accept the terms of service button. Click on Continue button. Here you have to select a blank project. Here you can type the name of your project. Click on OK button. Now we can see the project designer window appears. This project designer window is divided into 4 panes. First one is palette pane, second one is view pane, third one is all components pane, and fourth one is properties pane. In this palette pane, we can select components like buttons, images, and other functions required for our app. In this view pane, we can view or arrange added components here. And on the components pane, it shows a list of all components added to the screen in a hierarchical view. And on the properties pane, the properties of components can be changed from here. Okay. Next is creating a talking app. Let's see how to create a talking application. For that, first adding a button. In the project designer window, we will design the interface by choosing buttons, images, or text boxes and specify the functionalities of our app. We are going to create a simple talking app by following steps. First, adding a button. Drag and drop a button from the palette pane to the view pane. Next is testing the app. App Inventor allows us to test our app while creating. So as to test your app, connect your Android device and download MIT A12 Companion. For that, first click on. For that, you have to click on the Connect menu, which is given here. Connect menu. Here you have to select the AI Companion from the drop-down menu, and using your mobile, after installing MIT A12 Companion on your device, you can see a screen like this, and you have to scan this code by clicking on the scan QR code. And after that, make sure your device and computer are connected to the wireless network. If you do not have any Android device, you can download the emulator on your computer, which works just like an Android device but works on the computer. The commonly used Android emulators are Android Studio, LG Player, Make Your Own, etc. Next is rename the button. In the components pane, button is displayed as button 1. You can rename it. Like this. The new name for the button will appear in the component pane but in the view pane. Button still has the name text for button 1 displayed on it. Adding a text-to-speech component. From the palette pane, open media drawer and click and drag text-to-speech component to view pane. See, this is the palette pane, and from the media pane, you can select the text-to-speech component and then apply to the view pane. Okay, so this text to speech component will not appear in the view pane because it will drop under the non-visible components. Okay, that will show up on the app's user interface. You can still find it in the components pane and properties pane. Okay, here you can see the text to speech in components pane and text to speech in the properties pane. Next is block editor. Next is block editor. This is the place where we code the components added in the design window and instruct them the actions to be performed. The main parts of the block editor are built-in blocks, component blocks, workspace, trash, and backpack. Built-in blocks contains all the predefined blocks in the application. They are responsible for handling operations like math, text, logic, and control. Next is component pane. It contains relevant blocks for the components we have added in the design window. And this is the workspace. It arranges all the blocks for coding in the workspace. Next is trash. It is used for deleting blocks that are not required. Backpack. It stores a copy of all the blocks even when we exit the app inventor. Here on the right side you can see the block editor. Click on the block editor window, and here on the left side you can see this built-in blocks, and this is the component block, and this is the workspace, this is the backpack icon, and this is the trash. This is the block editor. Here we can code the components added in the design window and instruct them the actions to be performed. Making click event for button. Click on the button, talk me. You can edit the here you can edit the button name. Click on the button and drag and drop. When talk time, click do block and drag and drop into the workplace. Click on button talk me, drag and drop. When talk me, click do block and drag and drop to the workplace. This is an event handler block that will handle what happens when the button on your app is clicked. This is the code that we written on the view pane. Next, program the text-to-speech action. Click on text-to-speech block. Click and hold the call text-to-speech 1.speak block. Drag it over to the workplace. Add, drop it over the button. Click block. This block will execute when the button on our app is clicked and make our font speak. This is the way to program the text-to-speech action. Next is enter message in the text block. Click on the text component. Drag and drop message block on call text to speech 1.message block. Type the message within the message block. That's all about this chapter. Thank you. Enter message in the text block. Click on the text component. Drag and drop message block on the call text to speech 1.message block. Type the message within the message block. Let's see. Click on the text component. Drag and drop message block on call text to speech 1.message box. Type the message within the message block. Here you can write the message. Here you can write the message. Next is test your app. To test your app, go to the connected device or emulator and then click on the button. Your phone will read the phrase aloud. Keep the volume of your phone or laptop high. So that's all about this chapter. Thank you. The message in the text block. Click on the text component. Drag and drop message block on the call text to speech one.message block. Type the message within the message block. Let's see. Click on the text component. Drag and drop message block on call text to speech one.message box. Type the message within the message block. Here you can write the message. Here you can write the message. Next is test your app. To test your app, go to the connected device or emulator and then click on the button. Your phone will read the phrase aloud. Keep the volume of your phone or laptop high. So that's all about this chapter. Thank you.